Welcome to Pop-Up Zone. I mean, it's so nice to be here with you after your amazing talk. I think people very inspired about the projects and also the idea behind that you earlier mentioned about its effect on the people's lives, right? The community. So I would like to ask about, I know you are kind of, as a practice, you are kind of carrying the engagement with the community, with the public space and with the architecture. So which means, I mean, you're a kind of creative director, right?
Yes.
Also your title is like
Yes.
that. So how do you define your role in this like world? I mean, it's
I would like to define my role as I try to be kind of inspirator and to coach my colleagues to make better architecture. This is what I try to do. That. So for me, it's important that the co-workers and the people should make the design, but I try to inspire and to open opportunities for it to become more ambitious and so on. So it's my role, it's more like a coach.
So it's like a facilitator
yes,
of the works that you are.
It's impossible. I mean, we have 450 architects in our office. I cannot take the pencil for everyone. So they have to do the work, and I'm a bit lazy. It's better that they do the work, and I get paid for that. No, I'm curious. I'm kidding now. But it's that way. So I cannot take all the decisions. So I think it's create about this because it's them who are going to make the design at the end.
Yeah. But I mean, it's also hard, right? I mean, it's like this fast-pacing world, the technologies, also you have to update yourself every day, but also you are kind of merging with ideas of not only landscape, but as we mentioned. So how do you find this motivation with you to, I mean, coming here to understanding and also sharing this knowledge with the people? It is hard.
I understand the question. I feel quite privileged in a way that I have kind of different works, and I work on roles as well. I work with a lot of in different kind of positions with a lot of creative persons, not just into architecture. I'm talking about the theater, other disciplines as well. And it's quite inspiring to see that how they keep up and the processes are quite similar, but at the same time can become innovative, the ambitious of. So it gives me energy. So for me, it's not how much time you put on things, it's how many energy you get. Because then it's easy to give away.
Yeah.
So this is still that. So I try to keep up for example, to be here, I get so much inspiration to meet all you guys.
Yeah, even like visiting a city is an inspiration.
It was amazing,
right?
This city. So you get a lot of, I guess I was thinking about 2 new lectures about this city when I came to Stockholm. About inspiration.
And also, as you mentioned, I mean, we are always now discussing about this collective work of architecture, right?
It's important.
So I mean, in this era, especially, people kind of aware of this, like like multidisciplinary. Togetherness. It's not like a now star architect role, right? It's kind of change. But I mean, I'm really wondering about especially the Scandinavian, like this, especially in Norway, in other cultures, how people are reacting when working in a workplace. I mean,
I feel quite lucky in the office that I work. I can say about my experience because we have all the disciplines. All the disciplines are equal. So there are no best or worse. So at the first time is when you start a project, you see which kind of competence you need for a project. And then you put the right person in their place. And it's the same that I told you before. It's them who are going to make the work. So you put the right persons with this collective. And the second one is important, is to create a creative culture in the way that the architecture and the ideas, you never know where comes the best idea. It can be on the top, but the best idea came from a model manager. You never know. So then you create this culture with these moments, these meetings that everyone talks about what they're doing and have the opportunity to get good ideas. It's this kind of important to raise that. And of course, you always have to pick up the best idea, but you never know where it comes. And the important is not my project or not your project. It's all Tembun's project, and then it becomes good.
I think it's. I mean, when I'm getting your like perspective, it's you are open yourself, but also you are open to world, right? It's kind of like open yourself to what's going on in a kind of like optimistic manner. I don't know.
And it's difficult sometimes. I'm not going to analyze. And I was say when I talking about this project with the girls there about with the rose, I cannot take the
you
pencil.
Don't do pink.
So no, but okay, just do it. They could convince me, so that's that. So it's this way. So it's the argument. So to be always, I mean,
Yeah.
it's seldom that you get with the best idea. The best idea usually is another place. Yes, but it's good that you can pick up.
But I mean, especially at this project, because I also working with communities, there is the idea of like now getting popular, like co-creation. It is hard.
Well,
I mean, co-creation is
yeah.
a hard word.
Yeah.
It's like it's not
It's a
an
lot
end
of
product.
feelings as well.
Yes, it's kind of a process. It's not a work.
Yes.
So yeah, and maybe my last question could be now, what is in your desk that you are excited about as a project or the personal hobby? I don't know, but what are you excited about right
Many
now?
things.
I'm sure.
Right now, what I learn a lot right now, and I really experience it's a new world that is with work with heritage. Both in buildings and in landscape, because a lot of landscape with heritage, and so how you work with the existing environment. It's a kind of sustainability, of course. I mean, the way that to tear down buildings and landscapes and nature is not actual anymore. So it's how can you deal that, not taking over, but adding new qualities also. And it's a kind of thing as well that you are not going to be architect, you are going to be one of the architects in the timeline.
Wow.
But it's kind of amazing, it's a new work for me, and that's a bit exciting. I learned me a bit now, it's a really nice project that I have the opportunity to learn that.
Wow, amazing.
And it probably is the future about I don't know how it's here, but in Scandinavia, it's kind of heritage and not tear down buildings and to use the existing environment and how you can add new qualities to the existing environment rather than to tear down and make new.
Yes, I mean it's also like after this, like the Nobel prizes and everything, we just discussing about to not make anything but to recover it, rechange it, rebuild it, and also actually I said last question, but I also saw in your website that there is this like sustainability guides.
Yes.
It's not about only the like environmental quality; it's also like social responsibilities. It's the guides. Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah, it's almost. What is more difficult about the social sustainability is the other sustainability. You always have the facts and the figures.
Data.
But here is more trial and error almost. Like you never know when you manage. You know many years afterward. And it's difficult to explain, but at the same time, this kind of together or inclusivity is really important to work together. So it's just trying to do the best and learning about that.
Because if people understand or engage with the sustainability in that manner, then they will accept and they will know this climate change and everything. Because if they know,
I was one of the samples. It's really to work with our design in a pedagogical way to learn about the water, how you deal with the water, how you deal with the things, and so on. That they include that in that thinking, that they respect that well and understand, and they can do when they go home. This kind of thing. So architecture have a lot of power if we use it right.
Hopefully, we will use it in a good way, in a optimistic way.
We have to hope for that.
Yes. Thank you so much. It's so nice to speaking with you. Thank you.
I hope you can come to Stockholm or we can take
I'm sure I will do it. Yeah.
You're always welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.